Hello everyone, welcome to my channel trendprofiles.com. My name is Umakant and I bring to you what are the weekly updates and how the Indian stock markets have done on their weekly trend and what are the opportunities you have and what sort of a price movement you have seen in the sectors, which sectors have done well, which sectors have lost, where to go long and what to short and what to avoid. All these things will be taken up in this lecture, in this kind of a short video, and hope you benefit out of this. The first things first, let us see what's kind of a movement we have had on the Nifty on a last 1 week. So this is the broader price movement for the last 1 week. So what we have with us is that some kind of a uptrend. So whether this uptrend is substantiated by any sort of a technical or any sort of momentum indicator, the answer is let us see with this indicator called RSI. So probably what it's saying is that the RSI is trying to make a kind of a leap into the overbought, but the point is that the index is still trying to make up into the new highs and somewhere close to record high. So in all possibilities at this point, what we can say is that there is a high possibility that the index can take new highs. There's nothing which stops because the buying interest is very much positive the minute you have a sell off here. So you have had say plenty of opportunities to buy here, and probably if you get any sort of a buying opportunity, you can buy. So there is nothing like uh, shorting the scripts, or probably the ones which have been or which have been overvalued to a large extent are the ones who are going to get profit taking. But we will use the term profit taking, but there is none of the scripts, even though they have been falling, they have got into profit taking and not into a sell off. So let's look at the broader index, the Nifty Bank. So this is the Nifty, and let's say Nifty Bank. The Nifty Bank index is something like this. So there is a correction for sure. There is a correction, and the price is trying to find its base. But the point here is that there is a plenty of room for consolidation here. But the bias is going to be positive. So the fact remains is that probably in this region you could have a kind of a choppiness which could irritate you like this, where the prices have just begun to kind of profit take, going March again, and the minute they rise, you have again a kind of a profit taking. So something similar can happen. So the banks have reached to a very unprecedented levels, and probably the sustainability is becoming a challenge. So while is comparing with the Nifty, what we can say is that you can either go a short term sell here for the index, or you can try to go long on dips. If it breaks out, you have an obvious reason to go about, but the point is that you still have a kind of a profit taking which is happening here. So the big reason is that when you have the interest rate decline, so banks are like the bank index is trying to follow something what is happening in the US. It is like your US, there is a kind of a decline in the interest rates. So this, if it follows to the to the uh, region here, if it follows into the Indian banking system, that the interest rates again start falling, so your profitability is at stake. So this is one factor where the global interest rates decline have started to show up in the Indian banking sector. So it's like you were not having a decline in the interest rate cycle, but somewhere there is a kind of a brief pause in the interest rate hike, or you should take it a kind of a non-even or kind of a stable interest rates. So how much stable is what the market has to tell us. So this is how it looks like. So that there is the possibilities of the bank not following Nifty is quite high. Even though the Nifty is making new high, the bank will not make new high, and probably will try to see more occasions of profit taking. So this is about the bank Nifty. So let's say Nifty IT space. So quite interesting. The Nifty IT space is quite interesting in a sense that it was a kind of a darling stocks. It was kind of a darling sector since the month of June. So you had the mites of the Infosys and TCS trying to go up higher. Tech Mahindra went up higher, and all these things went up higher. So this momentum, as we see, it has started cracking down the minute there is a kind of sell-off. So you have a momentum which was cracked, which fell down from the overbought, deep overbought, and again trying to regain space. So what's happening essentially is not necessarily a trend reversal, but a kind of a profit taking. So I think the possibilities of the ITs getting profit taking at a higher level is quite high, because the point is that uh, now we are in a quite of we are in a quite important juncture, that the new highs are just by the new high in the Nifty is just by the virtue of the momentum. It is not with respect to the value additions. So generally what happens with the trend is the trend gets carried away into a new highs for sure, but what is sustainability? So this is where the question is coming here. So you have seen that this Nifty IT has broken this, but you look at the sustainability here, it is kind of struggling. So if in this process, if you try to look at a kind of stock here, what's happening with the Infosys is that there is a sharp run up. There is a breakout here during June. You have run up. You did see a new high, followed by a profit taking, followed by a retest of the new highs, and again the divergence. So there seems to be some sort of a divergence which is happening. So which is saying that probably a new high may not be there, or it is getting into a profit taking. So let's say the case of TCS. TCS also is like telling you the same story. It is vulnerable to profit taking. And let's see what Tech Mahindra. So there are some pockets which can outperform the rest of the market. So this is Tech Mahindra is one stock where we feel that probably this is a very good candidate to the buy on dips. So the kind of agility, the kind of stability this stock has displayed is very, very decent, and I think there is a scope for this to go higher, and probably Tech Mahindra should be a good bet to go along in the tax of the Nifty. So HCL Tech is also kind of similarly trying to make a leap higher. So the point is that should this be seen as a profit taking, or should this be seen as a kind of an imminent trend reversal? So the point is that um, the answer could be that the HCL Tech can see some more rise, because the fact that the fact here is that probably this stock is just started to show some kind of profit taking at the historical highs, but not necessarily sell off. So there is since the dollar is also kind of going up, so there is no reason for the IT space to sell off. So HCL Tech and Tech Mahindra are the good candidates to buy. And let's look at the Nifty Auto. So let's change our segment to Nifty Auto. So Nifty Auto, you see this point from the month of June. There is literally nothing has happened. It's quite as strong as possible and as stable as possible. So what's happening with this is that it is this kind of a stable indices is trying to encourage a kind of good value buy with respect to few stocks. So let's see what those few stocks are. So they are like Bajaj Auto, which have seen a breakout into a new high, and we can as well see this as a shoulder head shoulder continuation pattern. So shoulder head shoulder continuation pattern. So this is one of the key continuation pattern which we bet on, that if the reversal does not happen from here point, if there is no bearish reversals and prices breakout here, so it's like you have clear cut value additions to be done from the stock, and there is a good signs that it can go up. So Bajaj Auto is a clear buy. So let's see what's happened with the Hero Motor. So Hero Motor also is trying to struggle from its new swing lows, but the stock is quite stable, and there is no signs of any strong sense of liquidation here. So this also means that probably this is also meant to see a new high. So Ashok Leyland, let us see. Ashok Leyland is again a stock which is limping it to new high, where the Nifty Auto Index also is trying to make a new high. So there's nothing stops from the stocks from going up. So next Nifty Auto is a clear buy, and followed by Maruti Suzuki. So Maruti Suzuki is again a stock which has seen a sense of profit taking here, but the point is the region of this 11,000, so 11,900 seems to be a strong buy, so which definitely shows that there is a value additions here, and there could be go for this to go 13,500 on odds. So Tata Motors is again the stocks which brings to note that it's again consolidating along with the Maruti Suzuki, and there is a strong way for it to go up higher. And I think even though there is a gap down which has happened, so the stock is still willing to see a strong buying interest on this. So this stock can also go higher to 1,200. So let's look at the Nifty metals. Nifty metals is the ones where there has been a plenty of action. The Nifty metals metal index. So of course this is in a profit taking mode, but the point is what is driving the profit taking mode is that probably there is still a sense of the copper which is trying to go down. Let's look at the copper. If we have to understand Nifty metals better, so I think we will have to understand the trend of the copper slightly here. So copper, if you see, it is trying to make a kind of a bear corrective rally, and what we have here is that there is already a sense of lowering demand, and probably what we have is here is that um, if there is no signs of a new bearish sentiment, there is no signs of a new bullish sentiment as well. So that's the reason why the copper can be slightly range bound, and hence there is no support for the metal segment. In the Nifty metal, if you have to see this stock, seeing the stock of GSW Steel, it is again hovering at the historical highs, but there has been a case that market is just trying to find selling interest closer to historical highs. The sustenance is a problem. So let's look at the volumes. If we have volumes to substantiate that, probably if this can be of some good value buys, the answer is no. So the point is the volume are quite substantially low in this region. So this is the reason why there is red flag that probably this somewhere close to like a 950s or 960, the stock should be a sell. The Tata Steel is one segment where you have the sell signal which is emerging. Again, you have a momentum which is on a bear trend. And of course, there is more weakness to see here. So I think there could be some more weakness to 140s and 130s. National Aluminium. National Aluminium. National Aluminium also derives the same fate of saying that the stop would have been quite nasty enough, and probably there could be some more weeks of profit taking before the prices rally. So now let's shift focus to the next segment, which is the Nifty Pharma segment. Nifty Pharma. Nifty Pharma is as decent as it is, and probably looks to offer a great sense of stability alongside of Nifty Autos. So Nifty Autos are the ones which have been quite stable since the month of June, and so is the Nifty Pharma. So looking at the stocks of Natco Pharma, which is a part of the Nifty IT. So this has formed a new high. So what do you get sense of prices going high? So at some point of time, this can be a long-term bet of trying to make it to a sense of 2000s at some point of time. So Natco Pharma is a clear buy for a long term as an investor. The Aurobindo Pharma is finding a kind of key resistance areas, is finding a great deal of support, and this shows quite a substantial amount of support, and there is literally no sense of selling off since time February 2024 onwards, and it clearly shows that there is a way too much of the value additions to happen. So Oro Pharma, Natco Pharma happens to be great picks for now. And what we have here is the Oro Pharma can give a good value additions. So Dr. Reddy's. So Dr. Reddy's is again quite stable here. So this can also be bought because again this seems to be consolidating, but the stock also has a kind of a history where it shows that there is plenty of value additions. So once the correction is over, probably it can see a good rally. So there is nothing stops from this stock from going up higher. So Nifty IT is a clear buy here. So let's shift our focus to the Nifty FMCG segment. FMCG is again just broken out of consolidation, broken out of consolidation, trying to make new highs, and it remains as stable as it can. So let's look at Nestle India. It's like quite consolidating. There's nothing I believe. So once it dips, you can have a selling. You can have a buying opportunity. So Hindustan Unilever is again a stock which shows a promising uptrend, and of course, there's nothing stops from this uptrend to this 3,200. It's again a strong buy. So ITC Limited was in news for some time for its trying to make a historical highs. So what we have here is that the momentum wise there is a kind of a slack here, but the point is that after this consolidation, if there is any sort of a breakout, I think the stock can just get into the 530s and 540s and stay there for a very long time. So it's like it's like ripe to get into that level where the weakness to this point from 510 to 5 to 480 was well appreciated and well bought, and looks like there is a fair bit of consolidation because of this volumes are low. That it may sound that it's trying to find a way out. So it's like once you have a breakout, you have high possibilities. You can see ITC also going up higher. So thanks for watching, you guys. It's like it's been pleasant. It's been pleasure for me to share with you all my weekly ideas. I'll get back to you for more on the next time if I have any sort of trading ideas. Thanks for watching. Thank you.